Deep work is a superpower, and some of the best developers that I know are using it consistently to improve their productivity at work. But most of us are doing it wrong. So what better way to talk about how you can take advantage of the benefits of deep work than to have a quick chat while unboxing a brand new pair of noise-canceling headphones. So the first thing that I would say is to command your own schedule. You need to make sure that you are the one making sure that deep work will work for you. And when I say that, I mean set aside 1 day per week that you can completely block out your day to focus on deep work. Now this is step 1 because it's the most important thing that you can do to improve the way that you get deep work into your life. Also, this is fantastic packaging. Look at how cool this is. And it like slides out like this. Ooh, how fancy. Anyway, if you work for a company where your schedule is kind of set for you and there are meetings on every day of the week, talk to your manager and see if you can test out a method where you take 1 day that has the fewest meetings already and you don't do any meetings that day and you specifically focus on deep work. I personally set aside Wednesdays for this, so every week on Wednesdays I have a full day that I can dedicate to deep work and I don't have any meetings, I don't schedule any client meetings or reviews or anything on those days. Okay, let's move on to step 2. The second thing you need to do is focus on eliminating distractions. Now obviously a pair of wireless noise cancelling headphones is fantastic for that, link in description, but there are a lot of things that you have on your desk and in other places that are distracting to you. So things like your phone or notifications on your computer, your watch are everywhere, and those are really distracting you and they pull you right out and ruin the deep work that you might be doing. The best way to do this is to use the features that already exist on your smartphone, on your computer, on your watch to silence notifications so you aren't bugged during your work session. Another way to eliminate distractions is to find a good place to work from. Usually this is a desk or a table or somewhere that you've set up specifically to do your work. I would say avoid working from a bed or a couch because while that may be comfortable at first, it's not comfortable over the long run. And if you're uncomfortable, that can really ruin a session. You have to get up, find a new place, find a new area to work in, and that can kind of ruin your flow. So let's try to avoid that. Okay, the headphones are almost completely unboxed, so that moves us on to step 3, which is actually determining a strategy for your deep work. So the strategy that I specifically use is called the Pomodoro technique, and there are different ways that you can do this. The way that I do it is to set a specific amount of time to work and then a little bit of time to break. You can use anything for your work session between 45 and 90 minutes to really see this happen. For me personally, I like to do 60 minutes on and 15 minutes off, which means for 60 minutes, I'm doing deep work and really focused on the task that I have to complete. But then once that's done, once that 60-minute timer ends, then I get to go outside, go for a walk, or go downstairs and make some hot chocolate for myself, but anything that gives me away from my desk and lets me take a break. Now this break time is super important, especially for us developers, because honestly, we get so distracted with the things that we're working on, the bug that we're trying to fix, that we just really try to hammer away at it and hours can go by. But honestly, if you don't take a break, you will just see that it takes you longer and longer and longer to get things done, get things fixed, because your focus is just not there. Your mind and brain can just not handle those stretches of time without taking any breaks. So there you have it, a brand new pair of Sony wireless noise cancelling headphones brought to you by the channel sponsor, My Day Job, as well as hopefully a really cool strategy for deep work that you can employ at your job or in your freelance projects or however you need to get work done. Hopefully this new method of deep work is going to be helpful to you and brings a new superpower to the way that you do work. Hope you enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you have not already, and I will see you in the next one.